said, "Guess who's back? Back again. ImAllexx's back. Tell Austin." It's funny because I'm the one that told Austin about this too, because he didn't even know about it until I told him.
So yeah, so ImAllexx made a response. I took 5 pages of notes on his response,
It took him
and
long
then
enough.
yeah, dude, it will explain in my notes how fucking exhausting his video was. Okay, his video was by far the worst to get through.
No, I was saying, like, it took him long enough to fucking respond because we talked about that shit, like, so
Oh,
fucking long ago.
oh yeah, no. It's because he carefully crafted all of his lies. We'll get to that. Uh,
If you
so
want to know more about who he is, just go check out our original clip on ImAllexx because Austin explains who he is.
yep. Now I'm just gonna get through. See, I don't want this to be as long as the Flame Rose, so I'm gonna get through this as fast as I can because we also have over an hour of voice messages to listen to. So you're welcome, guys. We're fucked. We're in the thick of it. Everybody knows KSI. So
He
that
said
was
I
cringe.
fucking smashed her setup with a brick and she froze. What's up?
Oh no. Oh. So this response video from Alex was an hour and 42 minutes long of pain. It was so bad, dude. So the video starts with Alex sounding like he's reading from a teleprompter. And by the way, he admits in the start of this video that fucking he's looking at a script. He's looking at a
Jesus
script,
Christ.
so quote unquote he doesn't miss anything.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, so the first claim that Alex made was that Alice had been lying and spreading false information against him to the world and content creators. He said it that verbatim, Devon.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Like it's oh. Then Alex claimed that Alice contacting the police was a lie and that he hasn't gotten contacted for an interview from the police. I sat there and put in little brackets. I said I already want to drink right now.
Oh my god.
Alex claims that Alice has been harassing him ever since after they broke up. Remember all of this, by the way. Remember all of this. Alex claimed that Alice lied about a having about him having a criminal record on Claire's Law. Do you know what Claire's Law is, Devin?
No, I don't.
So Claire's Law is basically a place in the like justice system where domestic abusers go. Basically, it's kind of like
Jesus.
the sex offender registry for domestic abusers. Um, so um, I put in quotes here. I'm not fucking looking if he has one because I wasn't doing that. Uh,
Jesus Christ.
Alex shows that Alice edited the Google Doc many times. I put in fucking quotes. This doesn't mean she's lying. Like he used that as a checkmate. Oh, she edited the Google Doc. That must
Oh
mean she's
my
lying.
god.
He used that as a checkmate.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Alex then admits to using racial slurs and makes a robot-sounding, half-assed apology, saying he's disgusted he used such language.
Jesus
I
fucking Christ.
I put in quotation, "How posh of you, Alex."
Oh my god.
Uh, Alex then accuses Alice of physically abusing him, specifically punching, slapping, and kicking him. Alex then claimed Alice was blackmailing him, saying that she was going to call him an abuser. I put in quotations, "Keep in mind, there's video evidence of Alex assaulting Alice." So
Jesus Christ.
this is the kicker, Devon. This is the kicker. Alex then claims that he didn't abuse her. All the times that he allegedly abused her, he was only trying to hug her. Devon?
Oh my fucking god.
Now we go on to page 3 of the notes. Alex then explains that he had a skin condition that made him have to sleep shirtless, and then claims that Alice would make fun of Alex because of this. Not true. Not true. It's not true.
Jesus Christ.
Alex claims that Alice gaslighted him after abusing him. Alex then claims that Alice started isolating him from his friends, saying that she followed them after their breakup to get his friends' attention. If it sounds like I'm reading this just like note after note, it's because all of this in the long run is not going to matter, bro. So
Yeah.
Alex then claims that iNabber snaked him. Basically, he claims in the video that fucking he opened up to iNabber about her abusing him. And the stupid thing is, this motherfucker in this video, every fucking screenshot that he put in this goddamn video, I swear to fucking God, dude, it was on there for less than 2 seconds. So I had to pause and unpause and pause and unpause and pause and unpause. It was fucking bullshit, dude. This
Oh my god.
motherfucker, no, because this motherfucker pissed me off every time. How he fucking edited this bullshit, bro. But I did look at the screenshots he put of him and iNabber's fucking goddamn conversation. And when I tell you, Devon, that him trying to tell iNabber that she abused him, and iNabber's responses looked so, I don't give a fuck, I could tell you're lying. Like,
Jesus Christ.
so basically, iNabber supposedly leaked those messages to Alice. Then Alex accuses iNabber that iNabber has manipulated the situation after the accusations were made. Not true. He was gathering information before the accusations were even fucking made, before he made his video. Fucking Alex claims that Alice blackmailed him again. Again, the retreads shit. Alex then claims that Alice was emotionally manipulative to him.
Jesus Christ.
Alex admitted that he got upset that Alice liked tweets that she was tagged in. This isn't Does that sound abusive to you? Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, Jesus Christ, dude.
I put in quotations, bro, what a pussy. Um, then Alex claims that Alice liking a tweet is a form of cheating, Devon.
What?
Yes, that is what he claimed. It's a form of cheating to like somebody's tweet that you are tagged in.
Oh my god.
So if you're dating somebody, Devon, don't you dare like another woman's tweet. Okay?
Oh my fucking god.
Alex would then claim that Alice took and went through his phone on multiple occasions and unfollowed and blocked female creators. This is when I started getting mad because I put in all caps, this motherfucker doesn't know how to keep an image on screen for more than 2 seconds, bro, I swear.
Oh my god.
Alex then claims that Alice has self-diagnosed borderline personality disorder, BPD. Alex then claims that Alice would make mocking remarks about how Alex had been sexually assaulted after they broke up. Why would she do that? Like, what? Number one, in her fucking like original expose, she opened up how she was sexually assaulted. So why would she do that, Alex? I just I Alex claims that every statement that was made against him from ex-girlfriends are false because a bunch of his ex-girlfriends supposedly were working with Alice in a conspiracy, Devon.
Jesus Christ.
Alex ends his response thanking the viewers for listening, and I put, and Jesus Christ, there's still so much more. Now we get to Alice's fucking response, which I'm not going to go through every fucking page because if I went through every fucking page, I wouldn't get any sleep. I wouldn't be going to work tomorrow. Okay, they're just I would be fucked. Okay, but I will talk about the first little bit and then I will play the audio messages because I saved them on Google Drive. Thank you, Alice, for providing that on Twitter. So, Alice claims that the entirety of Alex's response was lies. Alice claims that
Jesus Christ.
Alice claims calling Alex offensive names were due to emotional outbursts due to Alex being abusive. Then here we go. Here's where everything gets fucked, Devon. Alice outs Alex's lie that you can't be put on Claire's law without being convicted. Alice informed us in the doc that you can be put on Claire's law without any convictions. This means Alice has already disproved one of Alice's biggest points that he had in the first 30 minutes of his fucking
Oh my
response
god.
video. The first 30 minutes were about that Claire's law, and she fucking disproved it in a sentence.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Alice then beats the harassment allegations by stating that she is talking about her experiences that she went through and not going at him providing providing screenshots of said tweets, TikToks, etc. And I put fucking in quotations. He's finished this. She's finished this, man. Is done. I'm only 9 minutes into this Papa Gut video, by the way. This is only 9 minutes in. 9 minutes into that Papa Gut
Oh
video.
my fucking god.
Then Alice provides screenshots of the texts of Alex trying to gaslight her into staying silent about the abuse she received in the relationship. Multiple screenshots. I'm talking 600 screenshots.
Jesus fucking Christ. Why so fucking many, dude?
Because there's so much. Dude, Papa Gut could not get through all of it and I wasn't going through all of it. Okay? I can't do it, dude. It's just the same shit. I would rather listen to all the audio, dude. And that's what we're going to do right about now. Devon, are you ready?
I guess so.
There's no particular order, by the way. Let's see. What's this one? How long is this one? Okay. This one's only 4 minutes. We'll start with this. This is called. Hang on. Let me see what this is called. I wanted you to be obsessed with me. Unsent message from Alex. So already a good start when that's the title. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Wanted to wait to
Can you
say
hear
this, and I know that you're listening to the other stuff.
Yes.
I just feel like some of it may be undermined, or not come across as genuine because of the crying or whatever. Although I'm very upset. Like, I'm not trying to say that I'm not. Like, I am. Like, I hurt you a lot, and yeah, it's not acceptable. And I know it started early. The thing is, I wanted you to be obsessed with me, and I used you, as in stuff that you said, to act out and to be horrible. And I've used stuff that you've said as an excuse to harass you. You know, when you posted stuff about, like, I want someone to be obsessed with me, I want somebody to never give up. I've told myself every time I've messaged you that I'm just not giving up on her. But that's like if we had an argument and we broke up. Not like if I was continuously, like, fucking just downright, at worst horrible, but at best uncaring for you for months. The thing is, like, it started to manifest in a way that just was negative. I knew I cared about you. That's never been in question. I never fell out of love with you. I just got really, like, petty. Like, I just got really petty. I just felt like that, she doesn't kiss me back. She doesn't really want to fix things. I made so many excuses. I was just being a really big fucking weirdo.
At least you
I was being
admit
a
it.
fucking freak.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know why I was doing that. It's not comfortable to live in a house with somebody who's acting that way. It's not going to make things better. At points, I generally convinced myself that, like, we just wake up one day and it'd be fine. But I think that I'd given up on not just that, but I wasn't really doing my work, and I wasn't looking after myself. I wasn't taking the bins out. I wasn't cleaning up after myself. I wasn't doing anything like that. I wasn't making the effort to do anything. The only thing that I really spent time doing was looking after the cat. That was, like, the only thing I would put time and effort into, is I'd sit on the sofa with cat for 4 hours a day. And I should have been sat on the sofa with you. And then I retreated into playing games with my mates on Discord, and I didn't make an effort to talk to you. And also, I would just get so angry, shouting at games, shouting at everything. I was frustrated, and instead of dealing with that properly, I let myself get away with it, to be honest. Like, I let myself get away with it. I allowed myself to act that way, and I wasn't trying to stop myself. I think the worst thing is that, like, it'd be a lot easier if I just, like, had a problem. Like, I had an issue that I couldn't fix, and for a long time I spoke to you. I tried to make it seem like that because then I didn't have to blame myself for it. But in reality, I just wasn't trying. Like, I wasn't putting the effort in. And it wasn't because I didn't care. It was because I cared more about myself. And it was wrong. And you were always so good. And you did give me so much time. And, back when we had arguments at the beginning of the relationship, you would do more to make things work. And you put up with a lot of stuff, like me screaming and shouting at you on the phone or insulting you after, something didn't go my way.
That was the first one.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
How you feeling so far?
It's just, I know it's just gonna be Alex just making up like excuse after excuse after excuse and lie after lie after lie after lie, and it's just gonna be so much voice messages just
Well, we have 12
just
more.
over and 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 over.
We have 12 more, just so you know.
Great.
Let's see what this one is called. This one's 3 minutes long. I can't believe how you must have felt. Unsent message. Go. In 3, 2, 1.
I said this because I cried in the last one. And,
She didn't give an order, so I'm just playing it whatever.
I want to be able to talk to you properly. I had nightmares last night.
He had nightmares, Devon.
Oh my
I was
God.
worried that telling you what I told you, if we argue again, is it going to be used to hurt me? And instantly, when I woke up, I was like, God, I can't believe how you must have felt. You told me to do
Fucking
tears, and
Oh, Jesus Christ.
you must have, I didn't realize. I didn't realize.
He didn't realize.
I didn't realize.
I didn't realize how bad it was for you.
Okay, so I know I'm pausing here, but we have a lot more, but you didn't realize how bad it was when you dragged her across the house by her fucking hair? You didn't realize? Like I'm so lost, brother. Like how do you not realize that?
Before we were fine. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know what I was seeing.
He sounds like such a whiny bitch, dude.
And yeah, I can understand. I see now that God, it must have been really hard for you, basically. Is what I'm trying to say. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. I mistook you pulling away for you not caring and not being bothered about anything. But you didn't feel like you could speak to me anymore. And I know how that feels because after I sent those messages yesterday, all I wanted to do is be like, maybe I shouldn't have sent them. I didn't understand you because I couldn't put myself in your shoes.
Your shoes.
I'm really sorry. I can't put it into words.
You just did. There's just gonna be silence.
You didn't deserve that.
Okay. Well, that was that one.
Christ.
On to, let's see, what is this one called?
It's
This
called
one's
whiny
58.
ass bitch.
This one's 58 seconds. I'm never going to be able to change that unsent message. In 3, 2, 1.
I was selfish in the moment.
Oh my
I thought every
god.
time that you just
I'm so
kind of
What
apologise
the
for me.
fuck?
I'm holding this Polaroid of you, and I want nothing more than for you to just come out of this picture and just be here. I want my Alice back.
Brother.
Oh
God,
my
I want you
god.
back more than anything in the fucking world. And the way that you feel about me, what I have done, I'm never ever, like I'm never gonna be able to change that.
Dude. Okay. Let's see. All right, here's one. It's a long one. Devon, we got our first long one.
Oh,
It's
great.
12 minutes long. I'm regretful. Unsent message. In 3, 2, 1.
And I realise now that I was putting so much focus on, making you start a YouTube channel so that like you'd have money, and I would get angry at you, and I would say like, oh, you aren't trying to improve your life, and I was projecting my own insecurities onto you when all you wanted to do was see me change. You didn't care about any of that. You just wanted me to be a better boyfriend.
Jesus Christ, dude.
And I didn't. God, this is pathetic. I'm so sorry.
At least we agree on something.
I just can't put into words how regretful I am.
No,
I
you seem
made
like
you
it because you
leave
made fucking 12-minute fucking voice message.
your house, and I've only realised how much I must
Oh, you think this is bad? The next one's 35 minutes.
Oh my god.
have hurt you. I acted like when you left that it was because you didn't care. But now I realise that it was the strongest thing, and it was the hardest thing for you to do, because it must have been so hard for you. Because I know how I feel now, and it can't be half as bad as what you feel. And that you left because you felt like you had no choice, and even then you wanted me to beg you to go back, and I didn't. Because I was being such a fucking self-centered asshole. I didn't realise how hard that must have been for you. I didn't think about it. I made excuses that you didn't care about me. So I tried to do things to make it seem like, to test you. And I put you through so much shit for my own insecurity and inability to admit that I had pushed you so far, and I didn't want to admit it, and I refused to do it, and I made it worse and worse and worse. And when I tried to distract myself with fucking stupid bullshit, I wanted to spend every minute now trying to make it up to you of my life. I want to dedicate my life to you, and I had the chance. I had you.
Jesus.
You were by my side.
Oh
You were
my
laying in
god.
my bed, and I didn't, because I was too busy being like, oh, you would kiss me, because I pissed her off, and I fucking pushed you so far away. I'm sorry for crying. I'm sorry for being a mess. I promised myself I would try not
No,
to
it's
do
fine.
this.
It makes your content.
It's really hard to talk about this stuff because I realised how much I fucked up. But not just that, I I know I never showed you how much I cared at the end, and when I did it in a really toxic way. You know, I've constantly told you I'm doing this because I care for you. It's just fucked. I wish I could fucking smash him on the head. I never really thought that you'd actually leave, so when you did, I was just like completely shell-shocked. I've been in shock the entire time. Part of the reason that I think that I've struggled so much is because of the fact that, you know, it's hit me like a brick wall. I knew that the issues are there, but I never looked at them deep enough because I didn't want to, because I was scared that if I looked at them and realised how bad it was, that I didn't feel like I'd get better. I felt like that maybe I'd get worse, because I'd realised how much I'd hurt you, and then I felt like that we'd be on a ticking time bomb. I didn't realise that it was going to happen that early. I've convinced myself that I had time to fix things and to get better, and I set a date for when I got paid, and
I'm
I
really
set
trying to
myself
hold back
up. I
the
gave
laughter.
myself so many chances, and I genuinely did that.
Ray, so
And think
whiny.
about
No.
any of the pressure that you've been through made you leave your own home because of how much I pushed you away.
Silence though.
I just,
Oh, there we go.
God, Alice, I don't know why I'm doing this at this point. I want to convince myself it's because I care about you and I want you to know, but I understand if you feel like I'm doing this because I'm panicky and I'm selfish. Obviously, sending over 30 minutes of voice notes doesn't strike somebody as the most mentally stable, well-adjusted person, but I have so much to apologise for. I tried to make you call me all those times because I knew it was going to go on for a long time. And I wasn't lying when I said that my plan was to just do all of this right now. I think that's the worst part, is that even when I was insulting you on these conversations, even up until 4 days ago, you know, I wanted to make you call me because I wanted to go, hey, by the way, everything that I've said is completely wrong. Actually, I really fucked you over, and I really fucked up, and I didn't do it. And because you wouldn't call me, I was like, oh, well, she doesn't want to call me. She doesn't deserve it. And oh, I'm just fucking so stupid. I convinced myself you didn't deserve a proper apology. Why should I try and make it work if she's not trying to make it work? Well, because you fucking put her through so much shit because you were acting like you're such a fucking idiot.
Only
I
halfway
didn't
through
take
this
you
one, by the way.
seriously. I didn't take you seriously. And it's only now that I've lost you that I realised that yeah, I could have changed it, or I could have fixed it. I could have. I understood. It's not like I didn't know. I convinced myself for a while that because I did know, that meant that eventually I would make it better. You know, if you're aware of a problem, you can work on a problem. But I made the stuff that was meant to be a fix, I put it on you. I put it on your head.
Take a cough drop. Damn. What's up?
I understand I must just put you through absolute fucking torture, and the lack of changing of my behaviour must have been hellish for you because you still had opened yourself up to me, even though I crossed boundaries that you promised that you wouldn't let yourself come back from. And I understand why. You know, you're a strong person. You are a strong person, and I was worried that you would be so strong that you'd realise that you've been put up with so much bullshit and you go to find something better. And I realise now that you stuck with me because you love me so much.
Fucking Christ, dude.
Jesus fucking Christ. He's like purposely crying on the voice note for sympathy.
I can't believe I threw you away.
And you threw her across the
And I'm
house.
so upset that I wouldn't change.
Keep in mind, this is the same dude that put her in the headlock.
I hope this is closer to what you needed
Yeah.
from me all those months ago. And I'm sorry that it's come so late. And I'm sorry, but it's done in this way, like it's such a mess. I wish I could have shown composure and not been this fucking wallowing, pitiful fucking loser. But I just, I do care about you, and I care about how hurt you must be to do everything that you've done, and I understand that I can't be the one to help you because I am the one who's hurting you. And now even by reaching out, I cause you pain. And even by sending this, I probably cause you pain. And, it's a self-fulfilling cycle now because I let it get so bad that you just associate talking to me with being scared that I'm going to start calling you names and making you cry again. I guess I just thought for a while that we were both gonna eventually figure it out. But you already did figure it out, and you told me what I needed to do, and you told me like 7 months ago, and I pushed you, and I pushed you, and I pushed you. I'm sorry that I made half-assed attempts because of my own ego to ignore what you needed. Maybe it would have been different. Goodbye, Alice. I did love you more than anything. Oh, God, it hurts to say. Because I can't love you anymore.
Christ, dude, how long is it gonna keep going on and on and on and on and on? This is Jesus, dude.
I'm sorry for sending you crazy messages for months on end. Even this.
That checkmate right there. Harassment.
I was hoping that you would stick by me longer. Because I wasn't man enough to try and make the change. And now I'm gonna have to do it without you. I don't want to do this without you.
Christ, dude.
Goodbye.
That was a 12-minute long one. Now, before we get to this 30-minute long one, I assume it was the first one, but I'm glad I saved it for last of like the big ones, because the other ones are like, I want to say like before all this happened. But this is the checkmate right here, because a big thing in Alice's original expose was that he kicked her on in the back in Thanksgiving. That was like the first time that he physically assaulted her. Now, Alex claimed that none of that was true in his response, and that it was her that assaulted him.
Oh
But
my god.
in this voice note, which is 30 minutes long, Devon, it is titled, "I'm sorry I kicked you."
Oh my god.
We're going to get to it in 3, 2, 1, go.
Sorry, I just listened back to the apologies that I sent you again, and I've deleted them because
Oh,
they've
no,
had
this is
enough.
the last one, I guess. Okay.
And obviously, I can't do or say anything that will mend the damage and pain that I have caused you. And I haven't been trying, and I haven't been putting the effort in to make you feel better over the last few months and even before that. And I am sorry. I have tried to find a way to talk about this stuff without falling into the pitfalls of, blaming you or anything along those lines. Oh, my bloody cats are being silly. Stop, please, monkey. Stop. There you go. I'm really sorry for the way that I acted during our relationship. The name calling. It was completely unacceptable. There's no excuse. There's no reason for why I did it. I knew that you didn't like it, and I did it. I carried on calling you names, and I just should never have fucking done it. It wasn't acceptable behaviour, and it hasn't been acceptable behaviour till recently. Getting angry at you and trying to make up excuses to feel like I am justifiably wronged is also wrong. I have tried to become a victim. I read back our messages. I've looked. I've wanted to be as equally hurt as you and feel like that I also was justified some form of apology. I wasn't. I was the one who hurt you. I was the one who carried on pushing everything further and further and further. You gave me many chances to speak my mind, and you looked for change, and I didn't change. I just got worse and worse and worse. And I'm deeply sorry for that, Alice. I really am.
You could probably get drunk every
I
time
wanted
he
to
says
make it
he's sorry.
concise because,
Hey,
if I go on
Yeah.
too long, and I have done, I just, it becomes just shit. It just becomes shit, and that's not what this is meant to be. I am sorry. On the last night that you were here, that I got angry at you, and I pushed you, and then I kicked you in the behind when you walked away from me.
In the
It's not
behind.
acceptable. I thought at the time that I was being jokey, but not in a nice way. It was mean. It was rude. I was doing it to be like, oh, fucking come back. And it's pathetic behaviour, and it's not acceptable. And I knew, more importantly, how that would affect you. The action, I knew that it would annoy you. I knew it would upset you. I didn't realise how much it would upset you. But that's not an excuse for why I did it in the first place. Because I opened up that situation to get worse. I made it worse. I didn't stop myself. I did something in the moment, and I justified it by saying in my head, and then, I said, and then we can, you'll be she will turn around and fucking, no, you're an idiot. And then we, hug it out like it's some form of fucking movie. It's delusional. It's crazy behavior.
True.
And it's also just so selfish and ridiculous to have done that in the first place. I should never have lashed out at you in any way, shape, or form. It's not right, and I regret it. And I also deeply regret letting you leave without properly apologising to you. I sat down on the sofa with you, and you were upset,
the
and I used
water
that as an
looks about.
excuse to go upstairs. Like you were being difficult. I blamed. I blamed you. I used your reaction as an excuse to be like, oh, she doesn't want to fix this anyway, without acknowledging what I had done. I didn't realise how selfish I've been all this time. I really had convinced myself that everything was so different to how it actually was. And I did it because I didn't want to take responsibility for my actions. And I've continued that long after we broke up. And I am just really, genuinely sorry for that. On top of that, when you came back, I was so sorry that I didn't make an effort to talk to you, and that I laid in bed with the covers over my head.
God, the voice cracks.
It's because I felt so guilty. I knew that I'd done something that I felt like I couldn't fix. So instead of trying to fix it, I gave up. And I got worse and worse, even though you gave me chances to amend everything, and even made efforts to try and make it work. I pushed you away. I was horrible to you. And I carried on my shitty behaviour. I didn't learn. I didn't learn up until recently. I followed people on Instagram, and yes, I can sit here and say whatever I want about that, but I did follow people to make you jealous, and I lied about it. And I did it to make it feel like you'd message me, and then that was the way that I could see that you still cared. And in reality, you still cared because you still spoke to me. And you still gave me a chance to talk to you properly and apologise. But that wasn't good enough for me. I wanted something else. Nothing that you ever did was good enough for me. I constantly asked for more and more and more when I was in no position to do so. I regret it. I regret how I have continuously set the bar so high for you while completely lowering it myself. I made excuses. I blame my work. I blame my financial situation. And I sent you gifts. I bought the cat food and stuff like that as a way to feel like I had a use to you. So that you would see that, I couldn't be all bad. Look at all the stuff he's done. But that stuff
Yeah,
is
because that's how
easy.
that works, Alex.
What required real change would have been to actually listen to you, talk to you, and understand your pain and the hurt that I had put you through, and to actually
How
apologise
the fuck would you
and
understand
change my
her pain?
behaviour.
How's that fucking possible?
I didn't do that
I don't know.
because I had convinced myself for so long that I was a victim of not you, but everything around me. That I couldn't possibly see a scenario where I wasn't the person who was in the right and everybody else was being difficult. And I now realise that that's something that's probably plagued my life for a long time. And I couldn't see it. It's just not acceptable to have avoided my problems for so long, to the point where they developed into something that was just nasty. Even stuff like when you took the cat away, from me and I would get upset, it's because I convinced myself that the stuff we'd argued about was over and that we were both feeling okay. I could see now that you were in pain and you hadn't healed and you needed me to do more and more and more. I'd stop taking you out. I'd stop spending time with you. Started sleeping on the sofa. I pulled away because I was feeling sorry for myself. And I was trying to make you put the effort in to make me feel better. I wanted you to fix our problems. And instead of doing it as a couple, I put everything on your shoulders at a time where you were struggling with the stuff that I had been doing. And it was so incredibly wrong of me. I understand now how much of an effect I was having with just my general behaviour. I just got so used to being like that I just assumed it was normal. And it isn't. And it's wrong. I should have made an effort, got to therapy, see the doctor. I didn't. I didn't do anything to change the way I was. Even up until 4 days ago, I've still been behaving like a selfish child, lashing out because things aren't going my way. I'm tired of doing that.
Toddler.
It's not right. It's not acceptable. And it's not how you deserve to be treated. You were so patient with me. And I see now that I tested that to the fullest, and it's run out. And I'm sorry for whittling you down like that. I didn't feel like that's what I was doing at the time, because I convinced myself that I was showing you that I cared. By screaming and shouting and doing all of the things, that you'd understand that I only did those things because I wanted you to stay. That wasn't the case, and that wasn't why I was doing them. I was doing them because I was upset about the way that stuff was going. I was angry, and I wanted to put everything onto you to fix it. It's not right. It wasn't right back then, and it isn't right now. And I won't ever be able to change what I did. You deserved a proper apology a long time ago. I see now that a lot of the actions that led to arguments were inherently caused by stuff that I did. When I left the kitchen door open, and you texted me about it nicely. And I kicked off at you because I just assumed that you were getting on my case. I blamed it on outside stress, but my laziness was making our lives worse. I wasn't looking after myself, and I wasn't looking after
fucking
us.
crazy. This guy just goes on and 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 on.
We're not even halfway
excuses.
through this video. This fucking deal.
I blamed it on other things. I blamed it
Is this
on
the last one?
disorders that I
No.
Oh wow.
don't know if I have.
The good thing is
I blamed it
the
on
other ones are shorter
everything,
and they're
but
not
me.
of him whining as much.
I have
They're of him
struggled
screaming.
to take responsibility
I
for our
agree.
entire relationship. And I hate that it's taken you to leave and to fully cut me off for me to really actually understand just how insane my behavior was. I read back through our messages and it fills me with the deepest possible regret at how every situation I could have handled better and how everything that went down I could have changed. I said things that made stuff harder for you because I got so used to pushing you, and then you giving in that I thought that was the way that I managed to get stuff and communication from you. I never tried to actually work with you. I used tactics to speak to you that were wrong. Following people on Instagram, accusing you of stuff, using your reaction to make you feel like you needed to apologize to me, to make you feel like you owed me a phone call. I was trying to make you feel guilty the whole time, and I lied about it because I was ashamed.
Oh. Bro.
I was ashamed of my actions. But instead of taking that shame and changing my behavior, I wallowed in it, and I
So
wallowed in
what did
self-pity.
Papa Gut think of this fucking 35-minute one?
And I started making more and more crazy excuses.
he kept fucking dying laughing.
Insane, and the stuff that I would fight
Like
for
y'all doing?
was just absolutely mental.
Fuck, Jesus.
The things I was asking of you were sometimes incoherent. You gave me many opportunities to change my behaviour and to fix it, and I didn't. You gave me many opportunities to send you messages asking for forgiveness or apologising, and I didn't, or I did, and they were manipulative and self-serving. I thought originally that I was doing stuff because I was trying to make you see that I cared. But in reality, I was doing it because I only cared about myself. I didn't understand how the way that I'd approached this wasn't a showcase of undying love and obsession, but
Oh.
a crazy just attempt at making somebody feel bad enough where they would decide to just scrap everything and just start again. And that's not right. And that's not how stuff should work. I should have tried to improve everything. I was lazy. I made excuses where they didn't need to be. Like when I invited you round and you were going to come over, and then I made an excuse about why I couldn't. It's because I felt so sick. And I was ashamed of my behaviour. So I put it off because I felt so uncomfortable. I didn't think about, if this is how I feel right now, I can't imagine what I put you through by being like this.
Oh.
Like, I only realised because of my own feelings, my own selfishness. This is how I know how hard it must have been for you now. I said you didn't care, not because I believed it, but because I had a fantasy and a desperate need for you to just tell me that you loved me, you missed me, and that we were going to make it work and you were going to call me and everything was going to be fine. I had fantasies of you turning up at my door with your bags and saying, let's do it again, and just forgiving me for showing no improvement in my behaviour. I had dreams that you would call me out of the blue and say, I'm sorry. Because I was not taking it seriously. I believed that I needed that from you. I convinced myself that was what was going to happen. Instead of actually realizing that I needed to slow down, stop being so anxious, to stop messaging you over and over again, to get out of the headspace I was in, to understand the pain that I had put you through, and to then talk to you properly and own my mistakes. I didn't do that. I didn't do that once. I did it in places after I'd argued with you. I tried to get you to do something for me. At first, I was crazy with heartbreak. I won't deny that. I was messaging you over and over and over again because I was so terrified that I couldn't fix this. And in that process, I pushed you further and further away because I wasn't trying to fix it. I just wanted you to give me the chance. That's insane. I've constantly put everything on you, made it your problem that you have to fix, like you have to fix me. Like you have to sit down and tell me what I've done wrong, instead of me looking at it and really understanding it. I have literally asked you to send me what I've done. I've made it your problem. I made our relationship your problem.
You're a problem.
Oh my
And
god.
I'm so deeply sorry. I lied. And I manipulated situations to make myself feel better because I couldn't cope with the truth. I knew I was being shitty. I wasn't unaware of that. But I had really closed myself off to how bad it was by making excuses for myself. I read through your messages earlier where you talk about how it was abuse and how
You know what he reminds me of?
the way that I have spoken to you
You know
has
that
put you
fucking
through
R. Kelly
hell
interview?
to the point where
Can't
Oh
take
my
this shit
you
no
god.
more,
told
no
me
man.
because you're scared of me.
So y'all killing me with this shit. I'm
And
fighting
I
for my
deeply,
motherfucking life.
deeply apologise for doing that to you. I thought at the time that, stuff had just got out of hand and, we'd had awful days. We'd had bad days. But I see now, but it's everything
Dragging
in
a woman
between
across the room. Awful day.
and the consistency of my behaviour
Okay.
that adds up to an entire time of just pain for you. And I regret it now so much more than I did back then, because of the fact that now what I want to do, and all I ever really wanted to do deep down, was I did want everything to be fine, and that's the worst part about it all. So I didn't want it to be like that, and it wasn't my aim. I convinced myself that you weren't trying, and I told myself that as an excuse to be worse. But I realised that you didn't do anything wrong. The stuff that I got on your back for was petty and stemmed from my own anxieties. The arguments that I caused every single time came from a way I was feeling. I was feeling bad about how I'd been fucking everything up. So when I left the fridge door open, I was already feeling shitty about my behaviour, that when you texted me about it, I lashed out to you because I felt bad and I knew I was letting you down. And I almost felt like you pointing it out made it worse. The same with everything you've sent me. The reason why I've shouted and argued when you've sent me messages about stuff I've done is because I already know.
Because you're a piece of shit.
Just made it true, and I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it for my own ego. I couldn't take it because then it made me realise that I had so much that I had to work on and fix, and I didn't.
5 minutes. God damn it, 5 minutes.
It with me. So I tried to make you feel like it wasn't as bad as you felt it to be. I tried to convince you that stuff was fixable, and the worst part was that it was fixable, and in the process of doing what I did, I made it unfixable. I created all my own fears by acting out on them in the way that I did. I made them all come true. I pushed you away. I made you sad. I broke your heart. I made you leave your
Jesus
home.
Christ.
And I made you cut all contact with me because of my selfish, self-absorbed behavior. Even this apology inherently is self-serving. I don't feel good, and I'd do anything to have you tell me that everything was going to be okay. And I know that. And I know that even by doing this, you may see this as a selfish act. To send a 26-minute long voice note to somebody is inherently self-obsessed. Like, do I love hearing myself fucking talk that much?
Yes.
Like, I just know that all of the apologies I've sent haven't been up to standards, and it's not really what I truly feel. And I lied and I hid it all the entire time because I thought if I could convince you otherwise it would be easier to fix. And I realised that I wasn't doing that for you, I was doing that for me. I wanted it to feel like it wasn't as bad because then I wouldn't feel as bad and as guilty. And I wouldn't tear my own life up over it. But I realised that I've torn yours in two. Like, I made you leave your own home.
Your
Your
own
office and
home.
everything behind. It's been so selfish of me to just not acknowledge that, and what I've forced you to do. I know how hard it must have been for you to leave. I acted like it was so easy, like you've given up. Because to admit that really it was the worst thing you've ever had to do and how hard it was, just I didn't want to believe that, I didn't want it to be true. Because then it would make me realise just how bad I've become.
Maybe you should have realized that earlier.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm sorry,
years
this
ago.
is so late. Like, there's no way that I can put it back in the bottle, or I can even have a life with you, or fix anything. I said I needed time, but I wasn't using that time to heal, I was using it to avoid everything. And I was being selfish. And I wasn't looking at myself properly, and I wasn't looking at the stuff I was saying and sending to you, and the situations I was in. Because I did fucking fuck up and lie about stuff to make things feel better for me. I should never have followed those people back. I did it because I wanted to upset you. I was trying to hurt you. I was trying to test you. I was constantly putting you through tests, telling you not to play games with your friends, telling you to make YouTube videos instead of doing what you were already doing. I did it as a test to see how much you cared about me, because it was the only way that I could understand stuff. But now I just look back at moments of like us sat playing games, and when you would sit next to me or lie in my arms, and I realised that that is what love was, and it wasn't everything else that I'd created and put you through. And
That was that.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh, okay. These are numbered. Okay, that's 7. Hang on. That's 2. That's 3. It's the first one. Okay, so now we get to screaming. Screaming or in some apologies still. So, are you ready for that, Devon?
Jesus Christ.
In 3, 2, 1.
I wanted to say I am sorry about yesterday, and I shouldn't have gone as far as I did, but I really didn't like being accused of like taking the thing, the Ari doll thing, because I didn't take it, and I literally sent you a picture straight away to show that I had it and that I was keeping it safe for you so you can come and get it. But I am sorry, and I shouldn't have gone as far as I did, but I really didn't like that, especially because I've been trying really hard, and to just get all of those messages, just like it hurts, and I really don't like it. Like I really don't like it. I don't want to be treated like an idiot. I want to be spoken to properly. I know you don't want me to feel like that everything's okay or whatever, and I get that, but it doesn't mean that you have to be mean to me. Okay?
Oh my god.
Because that's not going to help me, and that's not going to make this easy for both of us. Like I had that for you. I kept it waiting for you. I didn't take it or steal it or move it. I remember walking downstairs, it just still being here. You must have just forgotten to put it away. So text me when you're awake.
So, by the way, this is all about a fucking a statue that she had that he apparently like held hostage. So, lovely
Jesus
stuff.
Christ.
This one, oh shit, wrong one. There we go.
I'm joking, it's a joke. I'm not accusing you of anything. It was a joke. Like, the whole thing about this conversation is so confusing to me. Is that you keep on being like, was it here? Was it there? It doesn't matter where it was. I'm telling you, you can have it. It would be very different if I was like, you can't have it. No, Alice, you can't have it. It's mine. And you're like, well, where did you put it? I'd understand this conversation. But I think every point I've gone, you can have it. I didn't I didn't intentionally keep the Ari model. Like I didn't. You could have it.
Here's third one.
You're doing it there with the "you told me not to walk in" thing. That comes across like, Alice, why you? I don't want this doll. I don't want it. I don't understand. I don't want it. I don't want it. I wasn't going to. I didn't hide it. Why would I give back everything else and hide the Ari doll? I'm tired of this. You are accusing me of stealing it. And it's not fucking nice. I don't like this. I don't like what you're trying to do right now. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why.
Because you held it hostage. Now we have some more voice messages. This is where we really get to the screaming stuff. So,
Oh god.
okay, 3, 2, 1.
What the fuck are you doing? Fucking leave me alone. Seriously, I don't know what the fuck you want from me. Like, but fucking leave me alone. This is not fucking cool, and I fucking don't like this. This is not fucking okay. Stay the fuck
So why
away
is he
from me.
yelling about that?
Because she said she was going to call the police.
Oh my god.
This is the second one. She says, "Leave my things alone then. Leave my property alone. It's not hard. You've already ruined my things. Leave it all alone. Not hard." This is what he had to say to that.
Like, just fucking up and leave. Like, for no fucking reason. Like, because you refuse to fucking talk to me about, like, just fucking cleaning the fucking kitchen. I have to cancel all my plans. I'm going to spend all day talking to lawyers tomorrow because I haven't been paid for 2 fucking months. And you're on purposely trying to drive me up the fucking wall. Like, I don't want to fucking see you if you're going to try and, like, mentally fucking torture me. I don't understand what's so fucking wrong about that. I want to put your stuff in the fucking garage so I don't have to speak to you. You won't fucking talk to me, so I have to do what you have to fucking want me to do. It's not fucking cool. You don't get to just fuck with me, and then, like, I have to fucking take it, like, earlier. Like, you wouldn't fucking speak to me. You were being fucking rude to me in the kitchen. You were insulting me. Like, what the fuck?
Her response to that was, "I up and left because you kicked me, not because of the kitchen, not because of the kitchen, because you kicked me and insulted me." And he said, text wise, "I was trying to get your attention, man. I didn't karate kick you, and you know it."
Karate kick? What the fuck? It's like karate.
Jesus Christ. Okay, we have a couple here. She said, "I walked away and you kicked me." So there's a couple in this video here.
You just fucking misrepresent everything and tell it in a completely different order is fucking sickening. Like, I'm actually so fucking fed up with the way that you on purposely, like, fucking tell events. It's like driving me up the fucking wall. I was trying to speak to you. You were being a bitch. I know you don't like that word, but you were being a bitch. You were being fucking rude to me. I don't understand why. I then was like, can you not fucking say everything all at once? And then you started fucking insulting me, calling me fucking autistic. Like, as if that's fucking acceptable, if that's okay. Like, what the fuck?
Then she would respond, "I wasn't a bitch. I was fine." And he would respond to that.
And I literally said, calm down, everything's fine. This doesn't need to be a big deal. And you were like, it's not a big deal, but you were like clearly fucking being rude still. Like, your whole attitude was fucking horrific. Like, and then I tried to calm you down, and then you started being weird, like fucking not talking to me, walking past me, not looking at me, like on purposely trying to antagonize me at that point. Because at that point you decided that you want to fucking annoy me for some reason. Like, I was just telling you to calm down because I didn't want to have to clean everything in a miserable fucking mood. That was what I was telling you to do. I was like, stop doing this because it doesn't have to be like this. But it always has to be like this with you. It's always fucking miserable. Everything's always it's always fucking miserable with you. I don't understand. I got so much shit on. And you know it. Like, I'm trying to prepare everything for tomorrow. I was trying to, like, figure out why I don't have any fucking money because it's been fucking stolen from me. 70 fucking grand. You couldn't even fucking imagine. Oh, Alice, and
And this is the next one.
the side has got some crumbs on it. Fucking get over yourself. There's bigger fucking shit going on in my life. And you know it. It's fucking infuriating.
Then she would say, "It was fine. You carried you. You kept on. God, look at you lying. I can't listen."
Fucking leave? Making it seem like something really fucking terrible happened? I tried to fucking get you to turn around because you kept on fucking walking away from me as I was talking to you. Like, I feel like I'm going insane because I tried so many times to just speak to you, to your face, and you cut me off when it's normal, and then you go, oh, I don't want to talk to you after you've escalated the fucking thing.
Then she would say, "You need help. Leave my things alone."
What the fuck is up with that? Like, why when I'm going, oh, Alice, like, do you want help with that? Are you ignoring me? Why are you doing that? Why are you ignoring me when I'm like, oh, can I help you with that? Why are you doing that? Why then?
Then she said, "You shouldn't have kicked me."
Oh man, why at the beginning? Why at the beginning when I was trying to help you, why were you being fucking annoying then? Why were you not talking to me? Why were you ignoring me? Why were you doing that at the beginning? For like 20 minutes, everything was fine, to be honest. But like well, it wasn't fine because you were being so fucking insane as always. And I was being like, I'll help you with that. Let me help you with that. You should stop doing that. I'll help you with that. Why were you ignoring me? Just speak to me. Just look me in the eyes and talk to me, man.
Oh. Then she said, "Let me be in clean. You couldn't. I wasn't insane at all. I told you what to do. You freaked out. You need help. Please get help." This is his response to that.
I know that you do it because I know that you know it drives me insane. I know that you were angry at me for something that because I didn't clean the side of the kitchen. And yeah, okay, I get it. I get that you're upset with me because I didn't clean the side of the kitchen after I used it or whatever. But oh, come on, man, it's been fucking Christmas and like I'm fucking, like I am busy. Like I am busy and I have told you how busy I am. And I forget, and I do forget. Like I genuinely do forget. So it's not fair to torture me with everything going on. Like, I am terrified of what's going on right now. I might not ever get paid ever again. I might lose all of the money that I haven't been fucking paid. I'm fucking scared. Like, and you don't seem to realize how bad it is. Like, of course I forget to fucking clean the side sometimes. And I was gonna do it. But just, I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. Like, the fucking pressure you put on me is insane. Like, it's insane. I paid for all your fucking cat food the other day with money that I don't have at the moment because I haven't been paid. I don't know what you think of me, but you.
I'm pausing this because he is sitting there trying to justify kicking her and screaming at her because he got upset that she wanted him to clean a portion of the kitchen. Not even the whole kitchen, a portion.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
We move.
Really aren't aware of how it's all weighing on me, and then you fucking do this today. You have actually fucking broken me with everything going on. Like, how do you think? Do you know how hard it is to cope with everything? That, like, I'm being fucking robbed blind, and I still have to work. You don't do fucking anything.
See, here's the problem, Alex. The reason why he's saying he's been robbed blind is because he was fucking under a fucking creator network. Like, like fucking stuff like Machinima used to be. Why the fuck would you be under that in 2024?
I don't know.
Your fucking dumbass decision. But you don't go fucking abusing your girlfriend because of that. You fucking imbecile.
You don't do anything around the house. You don't clean. You don't make money, and I don't ask you to. I let you do nothing. I'm fine with you doing nothing, and the reason why is because I know how stressed I am. And I know that you've got fuck all going on, but I still think she's probably struggling too. Like, she doesn't do any fucking work, she doesn't have a fucking job. She's probably, I know you're a miserable little fucking cow all the time. So I try and fucking let you get away with it, but you don't have the same type of fucking space for me, and it's fucked. It's fucked up what you've done today, because you know how much I'm struggling. I mean, you've put all of this on me, and I had to cancel everything tomorrow with my fucking family. It's not fucking cool. That's why I want all your stuff gone, because I just don't want to deal with somebody who right now is going to put me through even more shit with everything I've got going on. And you're fucking threatening me I'm just saying that I don't want to fucking speak to somebody who doesn't fucking, like, respect me and doesn't want to fucking, like, you know, and respect what I'm going through. Because you don't. All I wanted you to do was fucking talk to me.
Jesus
Like,
Christ, dude.
why is that so fucked? I just wanted you to look me in the eyes and just answer my questions I had. I was trying to help you, and I know that you know that, and I know that you were being stupid at the beginning, and you've blown it all up because of the fact you were being fucking stupid at the beginning. But it's not fucking fair.
Here's the last voice message, Devon. We're finally there.
Oh my god.
She said, you found a girl you can say these things to, and she still cared about you after. I'm tired. And Alex said, I'm in call. You're so close to getting it. Alice said, nice. And here's his response.
It's so crazy to actually hear you, right, genuinely go, yeah, so I come downstairs, I complain about the way you're talking to me. You admit to making no behavioural change. I then go, all right, Alice, what can I do to help you? Tell me what I can do to help you. And then you go, do this, do this, do that, in a rude way. After I've just spent the last 5 minutes saying, I don't like the way you're talking to me. It's not very cool. You have now acknowledged this on 3 separate occasions, but still can't figure out why I was annoyed. It's okay that you think that maybe you weren't doing anything that was annoying. But at that point, you know that I have complained. I have put in your brain, as I come downstairs, formal complaint verbally, I don't like the way you're talking to me. Instead of going, maybe I'll try and change my language, try and make it a little bit of an effort to change it, you go, I'm going to carry on talking that way, which is going to carry on getting back the response, I don't like the way you're talking to me. So now we have fully laid this out. How can you not acknowledge whether you don't think you did anything wrong or did think you did something wrong? I don't really care at this point. How can you not acknowledge that if you made no change in your behaviour, that I was going to keep on complaining about the way you were talking to me because I found it rude? You don't get to decide whether or not it wasn't rude. I came downstairs, said I will help you with the bins. You basically fobbed me off. Then I go, okay, what do you want me to do then instead? And then you're rude to me. You say you're not rude. I say you are. I say you were being the way you were when I came downstairs,
So
which
you
is what I
say you're
made a
not
complaint
rude?
about.
I say
This is
you
why I'm
are.
going back, because I have said 6, 7 separate times in the span of 10 minutes, I don't like the way that you're talking to me. I'd appreciate it if you could change it. You have acknowledged this and still can't understand why I was getting so annoyed. And why I got more and more annoyed was the more I told you to stop, the more you carried on doing it. It's fucking mental. It's fucking insane. There we go. Acknowledge that. That's it. Just acknowledge the fact that you on purposely carried on acting the way you did. Whether you were annoyed or not, you still acted the same way, and it was annoying me.
And that is that. Now, do you want to know what the biggest checkmate is, Devon? At the end of the documents, because Papaga went all the way to the end just to see what was there, Alice put the entirety of what she could legally put of the police report in the document. So, fucking, she basically confirmed everything right then and there. So he's fucked.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. So, when you said, like, when you were playing the voice messages, when you said unsent message, like,
Basically, he
what did that
unsent them.
mean?
He unsent them, but she downloaded them
Oh,
before he unsent them.
oh, okay. I was confused.
So there is one more thing that recently fucking happened. I will have to like see if I could find the clip in this video, because I was watching this video that had the clip in it. So basically, Alex kind of crashed out a little bit,
Oh
and I
my
showed you
god,
part
of
of
course he
it
did.
because okay, hang on. I think this is it. So basically, I showed you the part where he made that Twitch emote, right?
Mm-hmm.
So somebody made a joke about the emote. This was his response.
And Alex started laughing and making a joke out of the entire thing.
Okay. Alright, man. Yeah, brick phone, Samuel. That is very funny. I didn't think about that. Oh god, I can't say that anymore. Oh no, man. I've got to call it something else, like a rock phone. Oh man. Me. That was my Monday, it was good, I put the bins out.
On top of that, Alice...
The state, brother. The state.
Oh my god.
He's been streaming. that's about it. He made a video about Jeffree Star the other day. That's how fucking much he's fallen off. Yeah. So that was ImAllexx's response. What do you have to say, Devon, about it?
He's such a fucking whiny ass little fucking soy boy fucking nepotism baby ass fucking bitch.
Jesus.
Like, Jesus Christ, dude. How many times can you fucking beg somebody to come back before you realize they're never coming back? Like, damn. Fucking and I bet you the only reason that he's even like apologizing and shit in the first place is because he's getting canceled, not even because he genuinely means it.
Yeah.
Because it shows in the fucking messages where he was just like, oh, fucking, I'm scared because I don't know if I'm gonna make money ever again and shit. And like, fucking, because fucking motherfuckers getting goddamn canceled and shit. So, fucking, honestly, he would have just, well, he would have been better off not doing any of this shit in the first place, but he just continues to embarrass himself. And motherfucker put out that whole hour and 40-minute fucking response video all to just get disproved with one sentence. Like, and the fact that he just sat there and made up like enough lies to fit in a fucking hour and 40-minute video is fucking sad. And fucking, like, it's just, he would have been better off if, like, after they fucking broke up, if he would have just fucking shut the fuck up about it and just moved on. But fucking, he just had to keep messaging her, fucking, oh, I want you back, I want you back, oh, I'm sorry this, I'm sorry that, this and that, this and that, and then when he doesn't get his way, he fucking throws a goddamn tantrum and starts fucking screaming at her and shit. It's fucking stupid. So, fuck Alex, and fucking, like, I get she had to, like, talk to him or whatever to be able to, like, come to the house to get her shit or whatever, but, like, like, why, like, I'm still confused why he would get so offended just because she asked him to, like, clean a portion of the kitchen or whatever, and he just, like, fucking just lost it. Like,
I
and
don't
then the
know.
fact that she comes back to get her stuff after he says messages are all these voice messages and text messages is, oh, I'm sorry, I miss you, oh, I fucked up, I did this, I did that, it's all my fault, please come back, I'd give anything in the world to get you back. And then she comes back to get her shit, and then the first thing you do is fucking goddamn bro kick her like you're fucking Sheamus, like, and then fucking and then sit there and wonder why she's like not gonna fucking get back with you, like bro, Jesus fucking Christ. That's really all I gotta say about it. He's this piece of shit, and he seems like he's one of those people that's just never gonna change, no matter how much he says, "Oh, fucking, I'm gonna change. Oh, I'm sorry, I fucked up. I did this and this and this, and I'll try to do better." And oh, I promise this and I promise that, and then he just keeps doing the same old shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, dude, Jesus Christ. Like, I mean, when he streams, like, people still watch him. So, like, I don't know why this dude just doesn't let all that shit go and just say, fuck it, and just move on and just fucking stream and just let the whole situation lie. But he just keeps fucking obsessively just messaging her over and over and over, even when like she blocks his numbers or whatever. Fucking, he just still is just like, oh, I know you blocked me, but still, I want you back. And it's just like, bro, like Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. It's fucking insane, bro. Like straight up. Like it's straight up fucking insane.
Yeah, that's really all I gotta say about it.
Oh, well, I don't really have much to say that I've already fucking said, dude.
So, do you like? Yeah, dude, it's almost 3 in the morning now. Fucking. Do you think that like there's gonna be any more? Like,
God, I hope not.
Jesus Christ, are we gonna get a I'm Alex part
Dude,
3 on the podcast?
this has gotta be the she showed the police report, dude. There's no he's not coming back from this. Like
Well, I mean, if he gets fucking arrested and shit, we're gonna have to talk about it.
true, but like
But
there's no coming back from what he is fucking done. Straight up.
what he had to do was just not be a piece of shit.
That's too hard for him, I guess. I don't fucking know. Fucking hell, bro.
So that
What?
was I'm Alex part 2, I guess. Is this gonna become a fucking saga now? The I'm Alex
God,
saga.
like I said, God, I hope not, dude. I really hope not. Like,
Fucking.
good. I'm honestly good.
So like, once Papa got to the end of it, like, what did he say?
Basically, he was just saying, like, because by the time we got to the document, he was just like, dude, this guy's a piece of shit. We know he's a piece of shit. She showed the proof in the first expose. He's a lying piece like he was like he's a lying piece of shit in his fucking response. Like he saw through his response videos so fucking easily. And then fucking he was just like, yeah, this dude's a piece of shit. If you stand with him, go fuck yourself. Like he was just so fucking pissed about it.
Jesus Christ. Fucking I'm Alex, more like I'm tired as fuck.
I feel it, bro.
No, it's because fucking he always just has so many goddamn fucking messages, bro. Like, Jesus Christ. And his fucking goddamn messages are always so long, too. And then,
Imagine if I would have read all the screenshots.
oh god, we'd be here for another like 2 hours. The thing is, too, fucking Austin read all this and he has to fucking get up at early ass o'clock tomorrow. It's
Yeah.
almost fucking 3 in the morning for me.
Let's see how much time I fucking have. Yeah, like about 7 hours or so.
Christ.
Oh, fucking hell.
That was the part 2 of I'm Alex. Will there be a part 3? Who the fuck knows? But